So my next offering in the gaming history is the game Dizzy. I mean, Dizzy is actually a part of a series of games. There's many, many Dizzy games. I'm pretty sure I've not played them all, and the issue with my memory is that I can't remember which ones I actually played. So apologies if your favorite Dizzy game is not the one which I'm showing. Yeah, basically Dizzy is a platforming, sort of puzzle platforming adventure game, which, yeah, it pretty much defined an era. Oh, I'll just stop for the music. I think the actual music here is pretty good for the Spectrum. So yeah, basically you play as this egg character, Dizzy, and of course, you suffer fall damage. If you fall too far, you break. There's a couple of graphical glitches there. I think actually that's more to do with my video capture than anything else. Yeah, so you basically pick up items. I think you can carry one item at a time. So I'm holding the grease gun, for example. And the idea is that there's certain things that you need to basically go and do. So, for example, if you need to open a door, you might need the grease gun to grease up the hinges, this kind of thing. In many cases, in this case, it was moving the mine cart. In many cases, it's a case of get an item to do a task, right? So, key's obviously going to open a door. And so, yeah, it requires obviously a little bit of skill in platforming in order to actually make it through the game, and also knowing what items you need to carry to solve the problem, and that's where the half of the challenge is. So all the Dizzy games were more or less like this. There was a couple of other ones which I remember, which were like Pac-Man clones and things like this. Dizzy was a big one. Also really difficult. Dizzy was actually one of the games which we actually finished as kids. And again, I think going back onto one of my other previous videos, the way that we were able to finish it was basically a guide or a solution, which was essentially in the form of a couple of pages where it would basically say, move 3 screens to the left, pick up this one item, come back and do this thing with this item, go this way, get that item and take it over here. All this sort of stuff. So right now I can't remember half of the game, so I'm literally just running around so you can see what's going on. But it was a fun game. I'm not sure it holds up particularly well right now as a replay value, mostly because there's some of the game mechanisms which are frustrating. The jump, for example, here is terrible. I'm just going to say it. The jump mechanism here is really bad. This because you don't actually have control over the jump. You sort of just jump, and he will just fly everywhere. So if you jump and you go wrong, that's it. You just have to watch yourself die. So it's like, for example, here, you're faced with a challenge that, you have to be able to kind of get down without falling too far, right? And I actually don't even know how I made it past that bit. Anyway, that's Dizzy. There's many games, many Dizzy games, they're worth a look. I think right now, I'd probably find this very frustrating to try and complete. So, like I say, it's not a game which you can just pick up and put down. It's an investment of time, and I'm not sure that there's many retro gamers who would want to come and play this. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, you can tell me I'm stupid in the comments. GG.